A reality TV crew.
You may remove your blindfolds.
And 16 contestants.
I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money.
Will venture there to film a new kind of survival show.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon the reality competition TV show by the name of Siberia on NBC. I'm going to talk about the pilot episode. And without any further ado, let's go and get to it, shall we? Pretty much what Siberia on NBC is trying to do is it's a reality competition show, though it's scripted. And the reason I say it's scripted is because of the extreme things that happen, knowing that these things really couldn't happen if it was real life. And what this show is 16 contestants are on an island on the Siberian Islands in Tunguska, Russia. The show is actually filmed in Canada, actually, so you can already see that if it was filmed in Canada, then why is it taking place in Russia? You can already see that the entire show is scripted because of that reason. Anyways, nonetheless, 60 contestants are on an island. They have no idea why they're there. They're blindfolded. All they know is that they're brought onto the island and they have to survive. Well, once the blindfolds are taken off, they see that they're on an island, and in this particular episode, they have to follow the red flags to a previous settlement back in 1908, where apparently these people lived on the island in these cabins and stuff, but for some reason these people mysteriously disappeared, and hopefully, as the host says, hopefully they won't have the same fate, he says. Anyways, they follow the red flags and they get there, and pretty much what the show is about these 60 contestants trying to survive on this island with no rules. They can do whatever it takes, whatever is necessary to survive on the island. It doesn't really matter. Some of them play dirty, some of them take a red flag out, toss it away. There's two people, a guy and a girl character, that actually don't even follow the red flag. So you can already see that, people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing because, they don't have to. There are no rules in this show. You do whatever it takes to win, and you do whatever it takes to actually survive in the NBC reality competition show by the name of Siberia. That's pretty much it. With this show, kind of reminds me also of Who Done It, but in Who Done It, they're all trapped inside the house. The difference with Siberia is not only is it on an island, but in Siberia, you can leave at any time. There is actually a white line you can cross. You can press a red button, and once you press that red button, a helicopter will come to you. If for some reason you can't go on, for some reason you're hurt, or you're too scared, or for some reason you just want to get the heck off the island, you can press that red button, and a helicopter will pick you up and take you off the island and take you back home, making you no longer have to worry about getting killed. Because what Siberia does is, major spoilers coming up, there seems to be somebody dies at the end of the episode. A cameraman gets hurt. Like I said, major spoilers coming up. A cameraman gets hurt, and then one of those 16 contestants, making there only 2 are eliminated, and then 1 gets killed off. So now we're only down to 13 contestants. Well, one of those contestants, besides the cameraman, actually gets hurt by something in the Siberian island woods. I don't know what it is. It didn't show what it was. Maybe it's a creature. Maybe it's, a person killing them. It seems like it may be a creature, though, because it seemed to be, it was done in sort of a found footage way where the camera kind of shakes and falls, and, the creature, runs after him. So I don't know what's in the woods, but something in the woods killed this person, and there's some sort of story that they're trying to build with this whole, 1908 settlement, no one being left there, and by the end of the series, only one's going to survive because $500,000 is at stake, and that, who doesn't want to win money, right? That's pretty much the main gist and plot synopsis of the NBC reality competition TV show by the name of Siberia. Overall, my thoughts and opinions on the pilot, the first episode, overall, I thought this was a pretty decent pilot. I'll be honest, I was expecting a little bit more. The pilot did kind of drag on. For the most part of it, it reminded me a bit of Survivor meets Lost. And yes, I know it's what the TV critics have said, it's what many reviews have said, and I don't mean to repeat what other people have said, but in all reality, there's nothing else you can say about it. That really is what the show is. We have several contestants, I don't know if they're going to be doing games or anything like that. In the first episode, they're looking for mushrooms because this box sounded off a horn and it's supposed to reveal, clues as to what they're supposed to do, and they're supposed to find these mushrooms. And that's how the one guy dies, is while looking for mushrooms. He gets killed off by whatever's in the Siberian woods. Well, the show, like I said earlier, it did kind of drag on in certain spots. That guy didn't actually die off for the last few minutes. But what kept me interested was the overall story. What Siberia is trying to do, differing from shows like Who Done It. In all honesty, I like Who Done It a little bit more. Who Done It, it's a very simple concept. A clue board game, people getting killed off. That's the concept. It doesn't get any more complicated than that. Besides actually trying to find out who the killer is. What Siberia is trying to do, and what I like about Siberia what I like about Siberia that Who Done It isn't doing, is that it's trying to build a story arc. It's actually trying to build a story, what's in the woods, why, in the promos it shows like a green light shining from the sky. What is that green light? Why did the people disappear back in 1908 out of that, cabin in the woods settlement place out in the middle of the Siberian Islands in Tunguska, Russia? So it's trying to build a story arc, and that's why I like it, because I kind of like the story that it's trying to build. And I know it's going to take a while for the story to build, but I like how it's trying to build a story. It's also trying to build, I guess you could say, character stereotypes. You got the cocky guy, you have, the athlete, like I said, you have the, kind of nerd guy that gets hurt that you don't think is going to last very long, but he'll probably end up lasting longer than you might think. You have the leader stereotype that'll probably get eliminated very quickly because he's trying to be that leader, but you never know, I guess. Though I do like his character, so I do hope that he stays a while. My favorite character so far, actually, is the guy that got hurt. I kind of like his personality, his character I kind of liked. I think his name was Daniel. And then I liked the guy that stood up and decided that he was going to be the leader, the one that was giving orders. The one guy I didn't like, honestly, was, I think his name, I forget his name, honestly. Maybe Tommy, though I can't remember. That may have been the guy that was helping the guy with the glasses. Anyways, he was the one that was trying to get a tan on top of the roof. He wasn't working at all. There are no rules, so I guess, it really didn't matter because he doesn't have to do anything they say or even I say. But, he should have been doing his part, I felt. He had a lighter that he kept, so they're over there trying to, rub two sticks together. Well, he has a lighter in his pocket. He could have lit up some kindling or something, and then, started to fire a lot quicker if he would have got his lazy butt up off the top of the cabin and stopped tanning. So, he was just really lazy. I didn't like him too much. I figured his character needed to get up, so I hope he gets eliminated very quickly because of his character stereotype. But overall, what I like about Siberia, yes, it dragged on a little bit. Yes, it was uninteresting at times. But what I liked about it was that it tried to build somewhat of an actual story. So I liked how it tried to build that story. And then what I also liked about it was that the character stereotypes it built. It was also very interesting to see these characters form alliances and leaderships and stuff like that. And it was interesting the way to see, it'll be interesting to see the way certain events and situations these characters will get in. And it's going to be curious to see what that creature or whatever in the woods is. That's pretty much my thoughts and opinions on the NBC reality competition show by the name Siberia. It's going to have a total of, I guess, I don't know how many episodes it's going to have because it doesn't really say, but I'm assuming roughly 13, 14 episodes because, one contestant being killed off in each episode, if that's the route it decides to take. Anyways, next week's episode is episode 2, titled A Question of Reality. Comes on every Monday night on NBC, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock for everyone else. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on the page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.